Okay, hi everybody. So here we are with number 20. So number 20 does have a little bit of a trick to it. Okay, if you notice right off the bat, we're 6 here, but if you count over here, we're 7. It's because of this little indent right here. So make sure you keep that in mind when you're drawing 20 because it can trip you up a little bit. Okay, so first thing we're going to start with is going to be this 3 by 14 rectangle. Okay, so we're gonna start with that. Let's see here. Start here, and we're gonna go back 14. That's 15. Go up 3. All right here. Okay, drawing that big 3 by 14 rectangle. That's the very first thing we see off the front of the part. Okay, so we got that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this bottom edge right here, going back 6. Okay, so that's 3, 6. Right here. And I'm just going to leave that be for a bit. Actually, we'll bring that up 2. Okay, so now we're looking at that. Back here, I'm going to go back 4. Okay, because if you remember, from the left to the right, we come in 1, and that creates that distance change of the depth of our part. Okay, from there we're going to go up 4. Okay, this is a corner, so don't forget that. Okay, then we have a 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3 by 4 rectangle on top. So we're going to go back 3, and then we're going to bring it to the right another 4 right here. And boom, this is what we got so far. We don't know really what's going on in here, and we don't know the slope yet, though we can easily figure it out. So if you remember, this is 6, and this back here is 7. So in order to find the slope off of this edge down to the bottom right, we have to bring this edge out 1 in order to help guide us. Okay, so just getting my straight edge here because that's a long line. I'm just going to lightly draw this to figure out my slope, and then I'll bring that over to create the triangle. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have a 5 over 10, which should be equal to 1 rise 2 run right there. Okay, so that's our slope. You can see that we go over 2 down 1, over 2 down 1. That's our rise over run. Okay, so looking at our thing, this corner right here is 2 down from the top. So you'll go over 2 down 1, over 2 down 1 twice. That'll bring you to here. You can connect that right there. Okay, and then we get to bring it in 1 because that is that spacing. And then we can finish this off going all the way down to where we meet there. Okay, so I'm going to erase that line so we don't get confused, and our triangles right here. So we should be looking at that. Okay, if we use this part to our advantage, this tick mark comes in 2, so this edge right here is 2 in, then it drops down 1 and will connect over to here on 20 so far. Okay, then we have to figure out how long this inside corner line is because we dropped down 4. Okay, so if we drop down 4, we need to go forward a certain amount. Okay, so the way I'm going to do that is I'm just going to do the 2 drop down 1 over 2 drop down 1 over 2 drop down 1 over 2 drop down 1, and I'm going to have 4 of those steps, and this is going to be the point that I need to hit. We'll connect these 2 corners. It's helpful to have a straight edge to help connect these really long lines really quickly, and we'll bring this edge in like so. Okay, so that's what we got so far. Then we just have to bring this in another 2 and then forward 2 just to finish out this shape so far. Okay, So we got that, and then we need our circles. Actually, let's clean up our steps. Okay, we don't need those, makes our part cleaner. Then for our circles, the left hand side is 2 in from that, and then the right hand circle is 3 away. Both of their diameters are 2, and both of them are 1 away from the front edge. So 2 in, 1 up, diameter of 2. There's our box for that one. 3 away, we'll do the same thing. So there's that. This is a top facing plane, so you'll have a front to back, left to right crosshair. And then draw your circle. Okay, and then make sure you erase your boxes. Okay, I will say this every time if I have to. Okay, there you go. That's the ISO for 20, and let's get started on those orthos. Okay, so for the ortho of 20, we're going to start with our front view right here. Okay, we're going to go up 3. Okay, and then we're going to go to the right 14. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 right here, and we'll draw a 3 by 14 rectangle. Right here. Okay, that's what we see right off the bat. We're gonna go up another 4 for the total height of 7. Okay, and then we have that rectangle on top that goes side to side 4 units. So we'll bring this to the right another 4. Okay, then if you remember, this sloped edge ends 1 down inside this rectangle, okay, which is going to help us with our slope. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect these because that's a whole flat face. It doesn't change any across there. So we'll see that, and then this little guy will be hidden, so I'm just going to erase a little bit off of that, and there you go. That is the sloped side of 20. And then all we have to do is draw our circles, which is 2 in from the left hand side for the left hand side one, diameter of 2, get our center line, and then the right hand side one is 3 away from that. Like so. Okay, next we just have to figure out where our back hidden line is, which is 2 down from the top. So that's 1, 2 right here, and that's going to be a hidden line all the way across the back of the part. Okay, there we go. That's it for the front view. For the side view, we're going to see something a little bit different. So we're going to go up 3 right off the bat, but we're going to go back 6 along the bottom. Okay. Okay, then we'll come up 2, over 4, and then up 1 and over 2 to create that right hand side plane that we see right off the bat. Okay. From this corner, we're going to go in 4. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go up 4 and connect those. And then along the top here, we're going to go out 3. Like so. Okay. So basically we've created the outline for this right here. Okay. From there, we're going to drop down 2, okay, to where this hidden line is. And we'll bring that in 1 and finish it off, bringing it down like so. Okay. Looks a little bit like Nessie. Then we have our circles, which are both one back from the front. So since they're in line, we're only going to see one set of hidden lines like so. One away from the front with a diameter of 2. Then we'll have our center line looking like that with a little dash outside because of this object line right there. Okay? So that is it for the side view, and for our top view, it's pretty easy. So we're going to start here, and then we're going to go over 14. Get a big long line here. Okay. Off the left-hand side, it's going to go back 4. Off the right-hand side, it's going to go back 2. Come to the left 2. Go back another 2 for a total of 4, and that's going to connect as one plane. Okay. We can see that shape where the circles are. We just drew that plane right there. We're going to add that 3x4 rectangle off the left hand side, so we'll go back another 3, go over to the right 4, and connect that up. And then basically what we're going to do is we're going to find this point, which is 4 to the right of the rectangle. Okay, we're going to bring that in 1. Okay, so we're looking at this. Okay, and then that's going to finish coming all the way to the right to where it hits the very right hand boundary here as our sloped face. Okay, so we're looking at that. Okay, which matches up with what we see in our side view with how it kind of zigzags like a Z a little bit. So that tracks. And then we have our circles, 2 in from the left, 1 up from the bottom, diameter of 2. 3 away from that, we'll have another one. Get our crosshairs and draw our circle. Okay, make sure you erase your boxes. And then we're almost done. We just have one hidden line to draw. Okay, this ledge right here goes all the way through the back of the part, so that's going to be a hidden line coming all the way across from where that corner is to the left hand side. And that's it for number 20.